Mine is on here. This is one piece. We make these in our shop. And look at how pretty this is. So it's like a faux barnwood. And it says welcome, and then it has flowers. So here are the things that I picked out. This color mesh. I think I'm going to go with the jute tubing. Because I pulled the pink, but there's a lot of pink in here already. And then I have some flowers. Let me plug the glue gun in before I forget. Okay, plugged in. And then I do have the ribbon picked out here. So, like a baby pink, here's some of the blue that'll match, a solid green. I have this plaid that goes perfect with the colors, a sheer pink, and then I was digging through a box. I have some of my Ferris silk. This came from Decorator Crafts. I'm in her monthly subscription box, so I might do this one to bring in more pink, but there's already a lot of pink, so I don't know yet. We shall see. Welcome, 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 everybody. So let me get situated here. Take the mesh. Let me move the trash can over. You can see behind me, I did another curved rail right here. TikTok, you can't see. I'm sorry. That one had purple and yellows in it. So how are you today? Hello, everybody. Do you sell the curved without the sign?
We do. You get it in the final link.
The rail by itself? Maybe, I don't know. Is that what you mean, Pamela? So you want a blank that you can, so it would look like this? Pamela, you want this so you can add your own sign on here? I'm pretty sure we do. Nancy's looking.
I got it.
So I'm gonna pull out some white. I have, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh. 6, 7. They're buried underneath the black. 8. Okay, we're just gonna start with that. So what I like to do is take my pipe cleaner and fold it in half. These are just standard 12-inch pipe cleaners. And let me show you what this one looks like. So this is what we did, what I did before. So I do the outside, so I have one here and one here. The middle, this one right here looks like an X because this is where I put the middle mesh, but I also put the bow right there. So that's why you see 2 different ones. But 5 ties, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's what it's gonna look like, okay? Let me hang that back up, get up there. So this middle one, I'm gonna take the pipe cleaner and go diagonally across the middle. And then I just line it up, making sure it's kind of even, and then twist this. I did get my nails done today, so they're a little bit different. My girl that does all the designs was with somebody. I was hoping to be first and I wasn't first, because then I could grab her because I didn't make an appointment. But she must have been there early because they were already busy on her nails when I got there. And I was like, oh. So just color today. No flower designs or whatever else she could do for me. Okay, so putting these on here. 2 more. And then I'll hold it up and show you what it looks like. Hello, everybody. These are wood. It's all one piece. So we print the design on the wreath rail. So you don't have to worry about attaching it. But we do sell blanks if you want to make your own signs. So this is what it looks like up front. You can see the white pipe cleaners poking out. This is what it looks like from the back. Okay, and if you're watching from YouTube, my husband is helping with comments too, if there is any. Now, we're gonna cut some mesh, and I love my wreath rails. This is a full-size wreath rail. I love my full-size wreath rails with 30-inch pieces. Now this is value mesh. It's pretty see-through. You can see right through it. So we need a big piece to make a big ruffle. So it covers most of the bottom there. So I'm just using my cutting mat, 30 inches right here. Cutting mat, rotary cutter, and I need 5 of these. Okay. I need to turn this so I can see because it's not working. Now I can see better. Okay. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi, Val, girlfriend. So we talked about you today. I can't believe you signed up. You were so funny. So you need to let me know, do you want March or do you want this payment to go to the April? Because we already sent out March, so I can move it around. You just have to let me know if you want the March box or the April box. Okay? Richard asked me, then Nancy asked me, and I'm like, I'm gonna message her because, what do you want? Oh my gosh. You know you didn't have to do that, but I love you so much and I appreciate you. We should make a date night where we're all just making stuff. Because I still owe you a cat wreath. I mean, it's only been 2 years. Okay, so you're gonna take your mesh, and I'm gonna stand so my phone will see. Normally I could do this on the table, but I like to do it up in the air, you know, using my body here. You're gonna take the ends and roll it. I just make it so it looks like this big taquito. It's more like a flauta, which is flour, tortilla, fried like a taquito. Okay, so you're gonna take it like this, and then you're gonna scrunch it down the middle. If you have the girls, use them. If not, use your table and a clip. And then I'm laying it ruffle side down so the flat part is on the top. And I'll show you what I mean by that. Get this in here, and then you're gonna open up this ruffle to make it almost like a petal. It's nice and full, okay? So you're gonna take your piece here, and the curl side is away from me. So natural curl of the mesh goes away from me. You're gonna curl, curl, try and line this up, curl, curl, and then ruffle down the middle, okay? Get it all together. Curl is still facing away from me. So this is the flat side. Curl away from me, down. And I'm placing it down like this. So I have the top part and the bottom part is going right in the tie. And move this pipe cleaner. Hi, Mom, thank you. Let's do April. Okay. Thank you, love. So this is what it looks like. I like to do my 2 end pieces and then the middle like this. So you're gonna have mesh, open, mesh, open, mesh. And then these 2 pieces are going to be the same way, and they're gonna lay right on top, okay? I am loving this blue already. So roll, roll, and then ruffle. So when I lay this down, you're just gonna open up your pipe cleaner, move these guys out of the way, and go right on top of this other mesh. I wanna cover as much of the rail as possible so you see the mesh and not the rail. And then open this up, and right here where the tie is, I'm kind of squeezing that. And then let me get the other one on there and I'll hold it up. Aw, Val. Yee. You're so funny. You're so cute. Okay, this one, now let me show you. This one's kind of wonky because I didn't line it up when that happens, you can fix it, or I'll show you. Let me get it on here and I'll show you how to fix it. So what I'm talking about is there's a point down here where that was lopsided. So I have a point. I'm going to go up here and kind of straighten it out so the mesh is together in a line and I don't have a point right here. So this one is going to go right on top of these guys, right like that. And someone commented that the rails would be great for floral people. I don't remember the exact words, but yes. So what you could do on some of like the straight rails, like this one here, you can attach a foam block and make it full of greenery. We've had people do that. We actually have some listings on the Monogram because that seems to be the popular one, where you can attach a foam block on there and then you're just doing florals and not mesh. Okay, so this is what it's looking like this. Now look at how much that covered. Even with value mesh, when I do the 30-inch cut, I love how covered it is. And then we're gonna add a whole bunch of other stuff, so it's really gonna get covered. Okay, so there's that. Now, what I normally like to do is if I have 5 ties, 1 tie is gonna be the bow. I think I'm gonna put it right in the middle because I don't want this to be lopsided. So I'm gonna twist this one off here, little extra, and take my cutters and trim it, just leaving like a little tiny nub. And then you can push the nub down. I just line it up with where the other pipe cleaner is so it's all together, but that's where my bow's gonna go. So now this is what I do. Pick out your ribbon that you want to use, and I just start pulling out all kinds of ribbon and then decide what I think is gonna go. I am loving this plaid, so that one is. Now sheer, we can add sheer, but if I put the sheer with this, I would add another solid color with it. And I'm actually thinking, these just keep getting unwound. How about, now the green is in the flowers there. This, and pink. And then using the rest of the pink in the bow. Let me see this one. So I kind of just lay it across the project. Let me see if you can see if you can see. I lay it across, I'm kind of getting a feeling if I like it or not. What I'm thinking is doing a plaid, a green, and then a pink for the tails, like this. So the green is gonna offset all of this blue that's in here and bring out the colors of this plaid, which kind of matches the whole sign. So I think I'm gonna do 3 in each. So 4 ties, 3 ribbons, so I need 4 of each, and I'm going to do 13 inches, and then I'll save the 4-inch for the bow. So let me get this situated here. So you don't have to do it this way. If you just have 2 ribbons, you can use that. You don't need to pull out everything. Let me find the tail board. So 13 inches. And I need 4 of these. So the post office has been really wonky. And I don't know if it's weather related or what. I actually had one claim that I filed back a month ago, maybe. It just shows in transit. They never updated it, and I actually got paid on a claim. Oh my gosh, it's been forever since that's happened. But they lost it, so, and that's one. I can't tell you the last time we had a lost package. I think it was a year ago. I don't even remember. I think all of the packages that took too long eventually got delivered, but this one just lost in space somewhere. I don't know. Okay, so there's 4 of that. Let's do 4 of the green. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you don't know what I'm using here, this is called a ribbon tail board, and it has the measurement on there. This one has a handle, so it helps with measuring your ribbon tails for your wreaths very quickly, okay? And that way you're not stretching the ribbon out on your table or using cardboard that doesn't last. Hey, we've all been there, right? These ribbon tail boards are fabulous. Hello everybody and welcome. And if you're watching from YouTube, I can't see the comments, but my husband is helping, so he's on top of things too. Nancy's helping in here. TikTok, I don't know what's happening. I can't see. But thank you, and I hope that you guys like this and check out my everything. I have videos everywhere, so if you're looking to make a wreath, you've come to the right place. Okay, so this is the last one. And I have the trash can right here. I'm dovetailing the ends. So what you're gonna do, let me take one. You're gonna fold it in half. And I cut from the fold out to the edge here, and it creates this point like this. So that's what I'm doing. So I'm just folding it. I'm trying not to make a mess. I'm going over the trash can here. So I take all of these, and you have to have really sharp scissors that can cut through multiple layers here. I'm lining up the ends, folding it in half, cutting it, turning it over, lining up the ends, folding it in half, cutting at that angle, and then it looks like this. Okay, so done with the tail board. I'm done with this, and I leave all this ribbon out too, because then I think, okay, what am I going to put in the bow? So now I have my 3 ribbons, and we're just going to do, let's do green, plaid, and pink. Line them up, try to get them even, fold them over in half, line up your tails here, and then right where that fold is, I'm going to pinch it up like this. So it's going to look like a little tie. And this pinch is going to go right into the tie. Now, pull it as tight as you can get it. Don't fluff it out. I'm going to show you how to do that. So green, plaid, pink. And you see I'm laying, can you see I'm laying it on the table? You can kind of see. So green, plaid, pink. Fold it over where that fold piece is. What I'm doing is I'm taking my index finger, my pointer finger, and pushing it up so it's creating this little piece here, and then bringing the edge over on both of them. Just so it's this nice little fold in the middle. And then that scrunch right there is going in the tie. So this is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm putting my tails like this, and then I'm going to open them up. But when I open them up, they're going to be going away from this middle part right here. And I'll show you how to fluff it and get it all looking fabulous. Because then we have to put tubing on there, and I used to put the ribbon, fix all the tails, put the tubing, fix all the tails, and I was constantly touching the ribbon and everything. Now we're just going to put it on there and then fix them all at the same time and make it to where we don't have to keep touching it over and over and over again, okay? Aww, yay Cassie. The colors are so spring. We are ready for it. Today we're supposed to have 80 degrees here in Las Vegas. Our first 80 degrees of the year. Okay, so it's gonna look like this. Don't fluff it out yet. You're gonna be tempted, don't do it. Open your tubing, or if you like, oh, this one has a twist tie on it. A little like a bread twist tie. How funny is that? If you like tubing, use your tubing. This is jute. You could use some type of string or rope or something, whatever you prefer. I felt like this brown would further bring out the colors here, because this is like faux wood. So you'll see there's so many different colors in this piece that I don't think we can go wrong with this. So I'm gonna take the tubing. I like to do 22 inches. So I'm just gonna lay it on my table, measure out my 22 inches. I'm gonna hold all the ends together. Don't pull on it because it's kind of stretchy, and you'll cut it and then it'll be shorter because you stretched it. So there's 4. I'm gonna put 2 in each. So I need 2 more. And hold all the ends, and I'm just bringing it lightly down like this, and then where the ends are right here, I'm just cutting it. And then I just have a little piece. I'm just gonna set that here. Maybe we might use it for the bow. I don't know. So take your tubing. This could be, let me see if I have pink in here. This could be fun to add 2 different colors. I have a box here. Let me see what I have. If I have enough. Look, here's some. How about we do a piece of brown jute and a piece of pink? I'm gonna use this one instead of that one. So I'm gonna just put 4 of these to the side. And then we're gonna do pink instead. Because why not? Because we can. So there's 2, and then here's 4. Every time I do a project and I open a new thing of tubing, it goes in here, and I just save it for the next project. I need some water. Yay, Diane, thank you. Diane said, absolutely beautiful. Your designs are so easy for beginners. Yay, that's what I want to hear. I just want to make it easy. If I can do this, you guys can. So here's my 2 pieces of 22-inch tubing, and I take this and I fold it over, and then I have all the pieces, the ends here in my hand, and across from where I'm holding, I'm gonna grab that loop and bring it up like this. So I have like this little bow tie in here. Even though this jute is kind of folding weird, it doesn't matter. So this right here, this little pinch, it's gonna go right here in your tie and tie it off. I'm not putting anything else here, so I'm gonna do an extra tie on there. Now leave it, we're gonna come back through. And just go through and grab your tubing, bring it over, bring it together, and put this right here. We are gonna add some flowers, but I don't have any like glitter balls or ornaments or anything that I like to add to the tie, so we'll just leave it at that. Thank you for the roses on TikTok. Yay! I'm experimenting with the other platforms, you guys. Oops. So that's why you'll see me in other places. Watch wherever you're most comfortable with. I'm gonna need like 5 more phones to do all the things. I'm supposed to be taking pictures, but I haven't worked that out yet. Okay, twist it off. This is the last one. Now, if we're not gonna put anything in the twist ties, I'm gonna take my wire cutters and cut and leave just a little nub. Don't go cut the whole tie off, because then this will unravel. This little nub, I'm just gonna fold it and pinch it back. Now I'm gonna take the tubing and bring it up out of the tie and pinch it down here where the tie is, so it helps bring it out. See how that's standing up now? And you could do the same thing with the ribbon. I'm gonna take it and kind of pinch it up. So I want to create this effect that it's in the tie and it's coming out. Now you can separate these. This is wired ribbon. So it should move a little bit easier than not wired ribbon because that stuff is floppy. So the same thing, take your twist tie, and I have little pieces of cotton coming off. Take your tie, clip it, leave a little nub, fold it, pinch it down, and then I'm going to pinch the tubing and the ribbon up. I'm just going to grab the whole thing. Pinch it up. I want it to come up and out of that tie. And then open up your ribbon, move your tubing. Like that. So it's going to start to look like that. So we have this ribbon and tubing there, and then we're going to add some flowers on here and really bring the whole piece together. You see I'm leaving this open space here. Now you can make your ribbon tails like an X, but I try to do like a K so it's a straight line and out that way, and then this one's the same thing backwards. So let me do the end. Oops, I gotta cut and twist, or twist and cut. Fold that guy to the back, pinch this up. I'm grabbing the whole thing and squeezing it down there in the tie. This is so fun. Oops, gotta pinch that one back too. Stand this up, pinch it at the tie. So let's talk about workshop. Starts on Thursday. If you're new here or if you haven't heard me talk about it, I don't know how. I have multiple posts, multiple ads out there. Wreath Rails 101 workshop is a 3-part workshop where I'm going to teach you 3 different projects. It's going to be tutorial based, so you're going to see the top of my work table here, and we're going to go over all the ins and outs of what I do and how I do it. Look at this. Isn't this cute? So cute. Okay, another drink of water. Hi, Debbie. Thank you, Lydia. Oh, thank you, Lori. How are you? Thank you for the stars. Girlfriend, we are working on something so fun. When we get stars or anything, we're going to have something going on behind us that Richard has to get a move on. So hopefully we'll have that soon. I'm going to set this up. I'm going to use my stand here. Even though it's not glued in, it's not ready. Just going to stand this up so you guys can see, okay? We're going to make a bow. I am going to get the bow maker out. So there's a lot of blue in this already, but I think I'm going to, let me make sure you guys can see. Oh, this still has paper in it. Yeah, you guys can see. I just don't want this covering. Let me move some of this there. So this, I'm using the Easy Bow Maker. I'm going to open this pink ribbon. Maybe not. I love 4-inch ribbon in my bows. Oh, this is so thick. So pretty. Okay, so we're gonna do, let me get this out of my way. Throw that over there. Move, move. Perfect. Boom. Starting my bow with the 4-inch ribbon. I'm gonna do a 10-inch tail here. So there's only 8 inches on the bow maker. So I'm just gonna go 8 inches and then 2 more, okay? So I'm gonna scrunch it down the middle. Oh my gosh, it is so thick. I need to unwind this so I can use it. And then I'm going to do 7 inches. It's so big. This is crazy. Nice ribbon, and it is so thick. Oh my gosh. Okay. I haven't used 4-inch ribbon for my tails, but I love using it for my bows. And then create that loop. The loops are 7 inches. And then all I do is take this and eyeball it down here. Ooh. I think I'm gonna do the other one too. Ooh. How's that? And make a separate one maybe? I don't know. It might be too full. I'm gonna skip on this one. I'm just gonna do the 1 4-inch ribbon. Maybe next time we'll do 2. So I'm just gonna set that to the side, get it out of my way. Okay, so pink, and then let's add our colors in here. We're gonna go green, plaid. So 4-inch ribbon, 2.5-inch ribbon. I have 2 2.5-inch ribbons. And then I have, can you see me? You kind of see me. I have 3 2.5-inch ribbons. So we're gonna make a big bow. We're just going to town here. 7 inches. I'm gonna bring this to 6 inches. I'm gonna do 2 loops on each side of this. This is in my way. Scooch to the side. Making sure those are even, pretty much. Making sure those are even. So if you don't have the Easy Bow Maker, it does make your life easier. As a wreath maker, I would say this is a great investment for you. Absolutely. There's one thing that you could use is an Easy Bow Maker. Make your life easy, okay? And this is not a paid advertisement, just my opinion. But if you like making bows by hand, that works too. This one goes up, this one comes down. Just making sure my loops here are good. Okay, so that was 6 inches. This one's gonna be 6 inches. I'm only doing 2 on each side. Six-inch loop, 6-inch loop. A bit more. Cutting. So you'll see the pink, then you'll see the green, and then the plaid. Making sure this is all going the way I want it to. Yay. Okay. Hi Valerie, hi Tammy. We haven't launched the stands just yet. I haven't used them, but maybe twice. So I want to make sure they're going to be okay to use before we sell them. But you'll see that I'll try to attach the bow on here. I guess I'm just like hesitating. I really want it to work. And I'm nervous about doing it on an actual live, but let's get busy, right? So this one, I'm just moving my ribbon to make sure I can see that this one's gonna be 5 inches. This is really cute. This is from Sam's Club too. So let's test the stand and see if my vision is brought to life. And then I'm just gonna end with this pink. This one's gonna be just a little baby bow, I think. And I'm just guesstimating the ends here. So if you don't wanna measure across your board, you can do it this way. So that was what, 7, 6, this is 5. And I'm just gonna do a little 4-inch on this 2 here. I can't see the 4. Let me see if I move it. There's the 4. So let's move it. Let's see if we can get it. That's perfect enough. This is a big bow. This also reminds me of something for Mother's Day. If you're looking for a gift idea, if you wanna make it, I do have this finished one listed. So you want to grab it, you can grab it. I usually only make one. If I get a special request, hey, can you remake that? I'll see if I can. But once this is made, that's usually all I'm doing. So take 2 pipe cleaners. If you don't have a long one, I just take 2, wrap it together. Need to get to the middle here and grab the bow. Make sure it's all in a nice stack in the middle of my hand. Don't let go. Then I'm going to pull the pipe cleaner. I'm pulling the ribbon this way, away from the pipe cleaner, and I'm pulling the pipe cleaner this way. So pull this way, and then with this hand, I'm pulling the ribbon back towards that way, and then twist it. Don't break it, but twist it so it's nice and tight. So it's gonna look like this, and then I gotta get this tail, so it's gonna look like this. It's not fluffed out yet. Let's practice on here. So what I'm gonna do is take the ends of my pipe cleaner here. I'm going to feed them through the mesh to the back. So the stand we came up with is so you can be able to work with wreath rails. There are some wreath stands out there that are not made for wreath rails, and they would not work for what we need. So I'm just feeding the pipe cleaner, looking on both sides, through the back. And then next thing, so right now, this is what I tell you, hold this up so you can see, hold this up. Now I can look over the top right now and it's hanging down. I don't like it. I want to bring it up more. So I'm going to move this around a little bit. I still have the ends of the pipe cleaner back here. I'm just going to pull it a little bit tighter to make sure that's where I want it. Don't worry about the tails. We're gonna fluff them up again because now we moved them. Okay, so if you don't have a stand, what I like to do is I will hold it. I will hold it and look over the top. Now I can still see that it's kind of facing towards the ground, so I'm just gonna move this a little bit more. Now it's up there. Now I've moved it to where it's at the top and not looking towards the ground. So if this was hanging on your door nice and flat, if I walked up, I don't want to see all the loops. I want to see the front of the bow, right? So now this is what the back looks like. I'm just holding the ends, and all I'm going to do is twist this on itself. Or try to. There we go. And I just twist it around. And actually I didn't make an X pattern. I went right over the top. I didn't even notice that till now. Okay, so there's that. Now, you don't need this big old long piece. I cut it, I believe like an inch or 2. But I take the ends and I'm tucking them inside the rail so we don't have anything poking out. So it's just like that. Now, come back over here, and this is where we get to have fun. We get to open up our loops, fix all the pretty ribbon. Make sure our tails are coming down. We want like a cascade and not just this hot mess. No flat loops. I don't like flat loops. I just get my finger and my hand in there and kind of open it up a little bit so it's nice and poofy. Oh, this is so pretty. I will use the stand again when we're doing the flowers. So the same thing we did with the ribbon tails. I'm just going to fold these ribbons and make dovetails on the end. Actually, I want this one a little bit higher so you can see the green down below. And then we can bring this up. And then the 4-inch, you can actually take it. I'm gonna glue it and I'm gonna hold it up and show you what I'm doing. Instead of doing a dovetail, I'm gonna glue it down and roll it up. And it's hot, so don't go burning yourself. I almost did it. I saw it come out of the end. So let me get this one started and then I'll hold it up and show you on the other one, okay? And it's kind of crooked, so I'm just gonna manipulate it a little bit here. Stop it. There we go. Eee! It's hot. Okay, turn it. Now I'm just gonna eyeball it, take the two ends right here so we have kind of an even piece. Sometimes on my bows, one side is a little bit longer than the other. That's okay. I just don't want it to look too lopsided. You know what I mean? Okay, so big 4-inch. What I'm gonna do is I'm taking the end and I'm folding it up like 1/2 inch, like that, rolling it, taking a line of glue, putting it under the middle of the fold there, pressing it down, that, and then taking another fold and doing another line. The jets are out if you hear the jets flying. Oh, that one came undone, fold it back, and then just kind of hold it. So it creates this cute little folded piece there. Just want it to stick, come on. And then you have your tails. We'll go back and fix this, making sure it's, now when I hold this up, you guys will see the green, how it really breaks up all the other colors and almost makes it look like it's standing out even more, right? Excuse me. Fixing this, because we gotta get some flowers in here. Remember we started with value mesh and look at how covered it is. Look at how pretty. Now, here's another thing too. When you get this hanging up, you're gonna see, oh, I don't like that ribbon right there because it's covering the W. So just move it, okay? So there's that. Now, let's add some flowers. Let me get this standing in here. And I just threw one on the floor. I'm thinking the darker with the lighter and just adding a few pieces in here. And you can also do this and move the mesh down. Okay, you both can see me yet. Actually, what if we do like just a couple of each? Look at how pretty. I really want a flower like right here in the middle. Maybe a dark one, because these are pretty roses. Let me find a full one. Like this one right here is full. Let's push the greenery up. If I do like 3 flowers right there, I don't know. Let's see. We're just gonna get some here and pretend we know what we're doing here. See, that's pretty. Right there in the middle. Can you guys see it a little bit? That's pretty right there. It's hard for me because I'm not like right over it. We're gonna go with it. Oh, this one has a bud on it. Let's get one of these on there. How pretty is that? And then I like to put them like behind where the tie is, so you can't see the end. And it's like poking out. So I'll bring it to the front. Just don't want it falling down. What do you guys think? Isn't it pretty? This one's nice and open. Maybe I'll put this one on. Let me see, is there another one with the bud? Nope. let's see this one. Now we're just experimenting and making this like over the top. You don't have to add flowers to yours at all. And then one more. That one looks kind of funky. What's going on with this one? We don't want that one. No funky flowers. Although that one's like the fullest one. So I'm going to put, that one's open. This one's kind of not open. This one right here. Didn't really have any like petals that were going a different direction. Okay, I'm going to move those. Where am I going to put them? Just going to put them right there. And I like to bend the ends too. So here's another place we could put a flower. And then let's add some of these in here. This is like, how many pieces do we have here? There's a little bush. There's another little bush. There's like 2 on each. Alrighty, so I'm pushing the green up as far as it'll go. But I have 2 pieces here. So here's 2 with the green leaves. And here's 2, this has 3 with the green leaves. And then I'm gonna move that. So I haven't glued anything in yet because I wanna see how it's gonna look. I have to lay it down, you guys, I'm sorry. Either lay it down or do it in front of me, but then you guys wouldn't be able to see it, so. I like this one there, so I'm gonna, where's my cutters? I'm just gonna trim it a little bit. But I don't want it to look like it's, I'm just gonna go for it. We're just gonna load it up with some glue. Oh, not on my finger. Nope. Oh, I just dripped it on the ribbon. Ah! That tells me it is hot. Get it in there. Okay, if it gets on your ribbon, just let it kind of dry, like this is already, and then I'm just gonna flake it off. Out, that was wet. Anywho, moving that so it's in front. Ooh, it's so pretty. I'm just going for it, you guys. Get that out of there. Move that. Poke it down in there. Perfect. Where's this guy? Same thing. That wanted to go that way. That one's like flopping over. Did I glue it enough? There we go. We shall see. Where's that other pink one there? I think this is too long. Let me just cut a tiny bit off. Oops. Thank you guys. So if you guys are not in workshop, check it out. You're going to go to wreathrails101.com. And it's this week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 3 classes plus a Saturday Q&A call. It'll be live in the group, okay? And instruction, all about learning the mechanics of wreath rails. There is no kit. I really wanted you guys to learn first using whatever your materials are, okay? You're gonna put it together. And we're gonna go over that inside the workshop because I want you to be able to pick out your own projects without always having to get a kit. Even though it is nice because you have all the pieces, but I want you to use what you have. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that just like that. The same thing over here. Open. Burning myself. Oh, this is so fun. So what do you guys think? Is this something for Mother's Day? Spring? What else could it be for? Just like an everyday piece. So you don't have to always change it out. Could be for Easter right now too. Welcome. Woo! That one almost stripped too. Quit it. Okay, couple more pieces. One more little guy at the top. Yay, spring and summer. Ooh. So if you don't decorate like summer or patriotic or anything like that, you could really leave this up. This is dripping and it's about to tag me. You could really leave this up through the summer. It has enough bright colors that now I feel like this guy. So this guy feels a little bit loose. I'm just going to come down here where he's at and just add another layer of flowers. Now that I smashed all this, and I'm going to come back, fix it all up. We don't like smashed ribbon. This one right here. I'm going to lay that out a little bit more. I'm gonna leave it. It looks so cute. That one has the bud. Ooh, you guys ready for this? Let me move this. Let me get this dangerous thing over here. Ah, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm just giving it a second to kind of sit before I hold it up. Make sure it's set in there. Fixing that. And then we could talk about how you would hang it. You can get holes in this, or you can put a cable tie mount. Look at how pretty that is with the flowers. Let me stand back so you can see. So pretty. Oh my gosh. Perfect gift. So now, right now, I'm looking on the camera. This right here, I don't like the way this is going, so I'm gonna flip that. So it goes that way. Isn't that pretty? I absolutely love it. You guys, I just love experimenting, trying something new. My goal is to help you create with confidence, okay? I know it sounds a little silly, but it's really not. You guys are more than capable to create things like this. So I hope that you love it. Thank you, Tabitha. I love the curve rail too because it just adds something different than a straight rail. And look at how pretty that is. My allergies are bugging me today. Yay! So, thank you for for being here, wherever platform you're watching on. I'm going to get a cable tie mount put on the back. It's just a little mounting square to hang it from, and take some pictures. This is listed in my Etsy shop. If you want this right now, it's available. If you want to send it to someone as a gift, you just put that in the description, and we ship it wherever you want it shipped to. So, love it, love it, love it. Thank you for following me, and on TikTok, thank you for the roses. And Facebook. So Debbie says y'all sell the rail whole.
And then she moves it forward.
Yes, you can add.
The holder.
You can add. Oh, the holders.
Not yet.
This is in testing phase. I need to make sure that it's going to do, and I mean it already is. So let me show you before you go. If I were not recording and just working by myself, I would have it set up to where the wreath rail would be here, and I can get to it. Okay, so I haven't tested that far yet. So if I say, oh yeah, here's this thing, and then it doesn't work right, that wouldn't be good, you know? So I still need to test it, and it's made to where you can move it. So if you use a full-size wreath rail, you can move it to the side. If you're using a little 12-inch, you can move it to the side or move it closer together so it's independent like that. So it's being tested because all of the wreath hangers want you to hang it, and then it's covered in the back, and we need access to get to the rail. So that's where that came from. Yay! Okay, so that's it, you guys. Lavinia, how much is it? If you're talking about this, the finished one is listed for $55 today. If you want to grab it, grab it. We normally list them for more than that. We're doing like a one-day get it hot now. And if you're talking about just the wreath rail, the printed designs, the full size are $25, which is everything that you see right here. This is all in one piece. It's $25. So let us know. Colors are fabulous. Kathy, you received your box and it blew you away. Yay! Oh, Kathy, you're so sweet. Well, that's what we're here for, helping you do all those things. So I'm going to let you guys go. Check it out. We'll go back and answer any questions. If you have any customer service questions, it's info@hotmeshmom.com. And I hope that you guys give me a follow on whatever platform you're watching on, and stay tuned for the next project. I will be live again tomorrow with something new to